So we'll just stand and just let the eyes close for a moment and take a couple nice deep breaths. In and out. Let the breath feel good and full. And just notice the breathing. Let it go from being unconscious to being conscious. Feel your ribs expand as you inhale. And then feel them gently empty back out as you exhale. And then just roll the shoulders a couple times. Noticing how you feel around the collarbones and in the chest. A few more big rolls of the shoulders here. Just beginning to bring some movement and some breath into your body. One more roll. And we're just going to inhale and reach up any amount. And then exhale down. And let's do that 3 more times. Inhale, drawing up. Exhaling down. 2 more. Growing tall and long with that inhale. And exhaling. And then last time, inhaling up. Exhaling down. Beautiful. And then we're going to just let our chin tuck and we're going to roll down. Down the body. And then as you inhale, roll back up to standing. A couple spinal rolls here. And again, as you exhale, just gently roll it down. And then as you inhale, roll it back up. Exhale and just rolling down. And inhaling, rolling up. And then this time we'll exhale and we'll roll down and we'll stay in forward fold for a couple breaths. So we come on down and just hang here. See if you can take some deep breaths into your lower back. Finding a nice stretch in the hamstrings. Maybe you feel this in the lower back. A few breaths. One more breath here. And then we'll roll back up to standing. Good. Beautiful. And let's take about 3 more shoulder rolls. Warming up the shoulders and the back. Take a little twist. Just twisting side to side. Feeling your spine and your arms move. One more breath. Twisting. Good. That's it. All right, and then let's come on over to the chairs and do downward dog on the chair. Okay? And a little lengthening through the back and arms as we step our hips back into the middle of the room. And let the chest release down as much as it feels okay. Let the head release. And find your breath here in this shape. You can bend and straighten the knees a couple of times. And then just extend the hips and extend the arms, lengthening the spine, and take a couple big deep breaths here. Filling up and emptying out. Being gentle on the shoulders. And then we'll inhale and look forward and step the body up. And let's do our sideways lean. So we're going to place the right hand on the chair and then reach up with the left arm up and over. And then find that wonderful length all along the left side of the body. And breathe into there. And feel like the left ribs and the left waist are just opening up, creating space in there. And then we'll release and float back down. Beautiful. And then we'll come the other way. So left hand on the chair. And then we'll inhale and let the right arm float up and over. Grow tall, lift up through the ribs, and lean over a little bit. And again, breathing now into the right ribs. Feeling that growth upward of the side of the body. Breathing into your right ribs. One more breath. And then exhale and release and come on back down. Beautiful. And then just turn to face the chair. And we'll bring the hands onto the hips. And let's squeeze the shoulder blades and the elbows back and lift the chest up a little bit. That's it. And just feel the heart lifting and maybe look up a little bit. Feeling the chest lift, looking upwards. And then exhale and release there. Good. And let's practice with the bands. And then we'll try this in Warrior One once we get an idea for how it feels. So we're going to hold our band like this in front of the body. And then we're going to reach the arms as straight as they'll go. And then see how it feels to pull them wide. And then bring them back together. Yeah. And if it feels too hard, you can put a little more slack in there and pull it open. Yeah, and bring it back. And if your hands come up here, it might get a little more crunchy in the shoulders. So you might want to let them stay just below your heart. Yeah. And then open up and inhale. And exhale, open and squeeze the shoulder blades together in the upper back. Yeah, and then together. How's that feel?
Yeah.
Feel okay? Sure. Sure. Yes. So this is the motion we're going to do. We're going to try it while we're in Warrior One. Okay? So we'll come to face this way. And let's step the left foot forward and the right foot back. And bend the front knee and find our Warrior One. Yeah, and you could tilt your hips this way a little so they're right facing at the front edge of the mat. Yeah. Does that feel okay? Beautiful. And then we find this with the arms. We reach up here and then exhale and open wide. And inhale and let them come back together. Exhale, open. And inhale back together. We're going to try to do a bunch of reps here. If it starts to not feel okay, just stop doing it. Good. How about two more? Is it starting to feel like a little work? Good. And then last one. Good. And just step to the front. Let your shoulders relax. You might roll them around a little bit. Make some nice movement there. Good. All right. Feeling okay? All right. And then let's take the right foot forward and the left foot back. Find Warrior One on the other side. Beautiful. And then orient your hips and shoulders so they face the front. Yeah, good. And then we reach the arms out And then exhale and open again and inhale. And when you open, think about squeezing your shoulder blades together in your upper back. Yeah, inhaling, good. Exhale and squeeze, there it is, good. Keep going. I'm going to give you a little tactile sensation, so squeeze here. Yeah, that's a little more squeeze, that's good, that's good. And then release, and let your arms be as straight as they are able to be. And then squeeze, squeeze here, bring this together. There it is, you're finding that, yeah. Yeah. What do you think?
Oh boy.
Can you feel the squeeze? Good, okay, good. You want to try 2 more? Yeah, squeezing in that upper back. Yeah, same reps. Good, and then 1 more. That's it, beautiful. And then we'll just stand, and again, couple shoulder rolls. Nice. Okay. You may start to feel it up higher, you may feel it in the upper back. So for a second, let's just toss this over there. Let that be for a second. And just feel, as your arms come out with no band, feel that squeeze in the upper back. Really feel it back there, yeah. And then it releases and your shoulder blades go apart. So if you can see in my shoulders, when I come back, see how they squeeze together? And then see how they go apart? I squeeze them together and bring them apart. Yeah, yeah. Good, yeah. All right. So we're going to keep squeezing the shoulder blades together in this exercise. So let your palms be up. And then we're just going to rotate out like we're holding a bowl of soup or something, right? And let your elbows stay in right towards your body. And right here, find that squeeze of the shoulder blades again. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. We'll get used to it and you'll find it and your body will say, oh, okay, I see what you want me to do. Yeah. And then bring it back. And then open again and squeeze. And then bring it back. You can feel it now. I can see in the mirror behind you, they're squeezing more and more. So now try that with your band holding in your hands. So we hold the band like this. And then we squeeze apart and squeeze the shoulder blades together. Yeah. Good. How's that feel? All right, good. Good. This is our external rotation, and we're strengthening that part of the rotator cuff. Okay? Yeah? Let's try it in Warrior 2. So we're also getting a little leg. So let's face this way. All right, we're going to step wide, turn the right toes out, and the left toes in a little bit. And then bend your right knee. Good, really good. And here we are. We're in Warrior 2. We're going to bring the hands up, and then squeeze. And inhale, bring it back together. And exhale. Good. Let's try for 10 more. So 1. We can stop sooner if 10 is like, no. 2. Good. 3. 4. 5. 6. Still letting that breath come along for the ride. 7. 8. 9. You're doing it. Yes. 1 more. 10. Super good. Woo. Let that go. Home run. So between sides, let's reach up like this with the band over the head, and we're going to squeeze it apart and let it come just behind your head, right? And we're going to experiment here to see if we can find a nice opening across the chest. So this is helping you find a stretch, hopefully. Let's see if we find it. Yeah, what do you think?
Yeah.
What do you feel there?
It's okay.
Yeah, so I feel stretch across here and through the chest.
Yeah, that's where it's going.
Perfect. Yeah, so we just hang out here and just like we did a minute ago in that little back bend, just lift the heart, look up a little bit, take a few deep breaths. Let your body stretch across the front of the arms and chest. And then inhale and let the arms come up. Good. And release. And then let's take another round. And we'll do our warrior one on the other side. So step wide. And this time we're going to turn the left toes out. And the right toes in. And then we'll bend the left knee. And then let the palms face up just like they are. And then squeeze open. And inhale. Back. And exhale, squeeze it open. And inhale back. Beautiful. Focusing on finding that shoulder blade squeeze at the top of the upper back. We do that so that we can engage the muscles called the rhomboids, which are part of stabilizing the shoulders. Yeah, those are definitely muscles we want to keep strong. Yeah. And they could not turn on in this exercise, so we purposefully squeeze the shoulder blades together so we get that work. Good. How about 4 more? We want to feel it be kind of hard. 1, 2, 3. Super good. Last one. 4. Good job, and then release. Oh, good. Yeah. How about a forward fold?
Okay.
Let's step the legs a little bit wider for this one. We can let that band go. And then just fold forward. And let your body release over the legs and hang there. You can bring your hands to hang like they are, or you can rest your hands on your shins. And just breathe and let all that work go. We'll come on up. Beautiful job. You want to do one more arm band thing?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Do one more,
We
but
could,
not many.
but we don't have to either. We could, we don't have to. All right. We can build on it next time, right?
Okay.
Let's do one more downward dog at the chair then. Let's stretch out in that overhead extension. And walk it back and just release. And take a few big breaths here. And feel how just that much work has changed the way your arms feel, if it has. Let's stand back up. And let's step the left foot forward and the right foot back for our pyramid pose. So here we're going to let the legs be nice and straight and long. And then we're going to fold forward and let the hands walk down to any place on the chair until we feel a nice stretch in the left hamstring. You feel that?
Yeah, I feel that.
Okay, beautiful. And then find those nice deep breaths that feel good. Feel what your body feels like in this shape. See as you breathe if there's a little bit of softening you can do, a little bit of unraveling you can do. Wherever your body's ready for that. And those long, steady breaths. And then we'll inhale and walk it back up. And we'll try the other side.
Okay.
Right foot comes up, left foot comes back, and then relax forward. And now we're looking for that feeling of stretch in our right hamstring, in the back of the leg. And just noticing what we feel and letting that breath flow. Gently unwinding and releasing as your body is ready to do that. One more breath and then we'll come on up. Beautiful. There we go. So let's come to seated. And let's take the left knee up and in. Yeah, there we go. And how do you feel there? Because you want to put something underneath your knee? Great. And then just take a moment and lift your heart and reach the hands forward and just hover here with this long posture. Feel your belly muscles engage. Draw the low belly in. Feel the long spine, the crown rising up to the ceiling. And then exhale and fold forward any amount. Hands coming down to the shin. And then send your breath into your lower back. You can lean on the leg if it feels good to put some weight through your hands. And just explore here. See how you feel. How about one more breath? Beautiful. And then we'll come on up. And we're just going to turn towards this knee. We're going to reach the left arm around back and take a couple breaths, twisting and lengthening, letting the heart lift, trying to let our shoulders drop down. A couple big breaths here. And then release. And we'll take those two on the other side. And let's see, we want that support over here too. All right, let's see. Uh-huh. It was, yeah, exactly. Does it feel good like that? Okay, perfect. All right, so right knee out. And again, we'll take a couple breaths, just lifting. Feeling that wonderful long spine. Feeling your tummy muscles turning on. One more breath. And then we'll exhale and reach forward, bringing the hands to the shin. And then releasing and relaxing forward over the legs. Really focusing on deep breaths down into the lower belly and lower back. And letting your attention just be on the sensations that you feel, on the feeling of your breath. Generously giving yourself deep breaths. And the feeling of releasing and softening. And we'll release and come on up. And let's bring both legs to the front. Feeling good?
Yeah.
Good. All right, one more pose here on the pillows. And when we're here, what would it feel like if your feet were just a little bit apart and you're flexing the toes back? Yeah, you might feel a little more length down the calves. Yeah. And then once again, same thing. We're going to lengthen our spine and lift the arms up any amount. They can go up high or they can be in front. Feeling the tummy muscles turn on, feeling the back lengthen. Few big breaths here. One more big inhale. And then we exhale and fold forward. Bringing the hands towards the shins. And then just relax over the legs. Deepening into your awareness of the sensations that you're feeling. Noticing where you feel this forward fold Noticing where you can fill up with breath. Noticing when you relax, can you unravel and release anywhere a little bit? And then we'll come on up from our forward fold. Now let's try laying all the way down on the mat.
Okay.
How's that sound? We're getting closer and closer to nap time. So we'll do a couple poses just laying flat. Okay. So first let's draw the right knee up towards the chest. And just give it a hug for a moment. Notice what you feel here, maybe a little hip stretch, maybe some compression. And let's circle the right ankle in a circle. Breathe into your belly and feel your whole spine lengthen. And then you're going to take that leg across your body into a twist. Good. I'm going to place this pillow here because it might feel good to land there on the pillow. What do you think? Yeah. And then you can take your left hand and place it here on your knee. Your other left. Yeah, good. And then that will help you anchor the knee there. Yeah. Does that feel okay? That's it. And if you like, you can reach your right arm out towards the windows. And get a little opening through the arm and the chest. And just take 3 or 4 deep breaths here, letting your body open up in this twist. Wonderful. Great breath. And then we'll roll back through the middle, taking your time, and we'll try the other side. So we'll hug the left knee up and in. Taking some breaths. Drawing that knee close into the body. And then when you're ready, bring the left knee across. And you can find the pillow on this side. Yeah, and then reach the left arm out. Yep, and so you reach this arm towards me. Yeah, and the right arm comes onto the knee. And you hang here and take a few big breaths. Yes, beautiful. And again, just however many breaths feel good as you feel your body releasing into the stretch. You feel things changing and opening up. And then you can eventually feel when it sort of starts to fade. And then you just roll on out. Good. Very nice, very nice. And then let's sit up for a moment and we'll set up the pillows so we have a little passive opening across the chest for our final relaxation. And if you'd like, you can bring your arms out to the side so the palms face up. And you're just getting this nice opening across the chest and biceps. And then we're just going to rest here for a few moments and take some breaths. Connecting again to the feeling of your breath coming in and out. And then begin to consider the effect of gravity on your body as it's drawing you down into the floor and into the pillows. And just imagine little by little, your muscles are releasing more and more into gravity. Your body is totally supported and drawn in by that gravity of the earth, like a sort of embrace that our planet has for us. She draws us all towards her all the time. And we just breathe and feel that support. That energy that keeps us grounded, connected to this big spinning planet that we're all on. And truly drawing us to the planet all the time. And we're just practicing giving our body over to that support. Just releasing and relaxing and realizing there is that support there. We're in that embrace of gravity and then supported by the earth. And we don't have to do a thing to make it happen. We don't have to do anything right or wrong, anything hard or easy. We just exist with it all the time. And take a few quiet breaths, just enjoying that support, that big hug of gravity. And then for a few more breaths, just think of the ways in which you are supported every day by this earth that you're on. The things that we have, water and food and air and sunlight, temperatures that we can live in, energy to turn on lights and heat, anything else that comes to your mind, maybe other living things. Thinking of all the ways we're supported, that life is supported. That you are supported effortlessly every day, just because you exist here. The chemicals in your nerves and the electricity in your nerves, the hormones and impulses and digestion and thoughts and neurons in your brain firing. All of those things, those amazing things just happening because you are alive. And they're totally beautiful and incredible. And we don't have to do a thing to earn it or create it. We just are that thing. And anytime you want to think of gravity throughout your day, it could be a way to connect to this life form that we are on this planet, this other life form that we're connected to. Using that perspective in whatever way works for you. And let yourself take a nice deep breath in and out. And as you're ready, begin to find a little bit of movement in your body. Coming out of your meditation in whatever way feels right and good to you.
That's great. I did more than I thought I'd be able to do today. That was great.
Did a lot. Yeah.
Did a lot.
Namaste. Beautiful work.